In society today, we are being attacked constantly with inauthentic conversations. Fakeness, trying to look cool, trying to be somebody we're not. That is why the Damn Dude podcast is here to have the authentic conversations that need to be had in a way that will make you think and say, Damn Dude.
What up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to the Damn Dude podcast.
Damn Dude.
This is season 4, episode 7. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, California Cal, and this is the show where we have the conversations that need to be had in a way that'll make you think and say, damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
This show exists to help educate, entertain, and make an impact on the different contexts and perspectives that we have on life, because I truly believe and have discovered that the more access we have to different contexts and perspectives, the easier, smoother, cooler, and just flat out doper life is. Yeah, dig? So welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. Hope you guys have been good. I'm sure those of you guys who listen faithfully and regularly, thank you guys, by the way, have noticed that we've been doing just one episode a week lately. And, okay, what is making fucking something in my headphones being weird, making noise? I don't like it. Hold on. It's doing that, like, ticking thing. I don't know why. Okay, whoa, come on, Chuck. Okay, I don't know. I hope you guys can't hear that because that's kind of irritating. Anyways, so I've been doing different jobs. I've been working a new job. I've been doing deliveries and shit. It is what it is. Because as I'm in the midst of really just restructuring a lot of my life, it's like I've been working for myself for the past 15 years, and it's like the way I see it is like, dude, if I've been able to work for myself and I need to do different things to gain different traction to help me as I restructure, recalibrate, and do all of that, it's like, all right, there's a lot of people, I could feel it. They've kind of just judged me as, oh, he failed. He's da-da-da. It's like, nah, because I'm pivoting and restructuring at this point, whatever, dude, think what you want. You know what I mean? That's fine. And there's different evidence of life. It's like, oh, you don't have this. It's like, okay, cool. And you know what? When you go and take the leap to go and fucking work for yourself and do your own fucking thing, and you've put in that much time and effort, it's like 15 years is not a little bit of time. That's a long ass time. And in my 15 years, I've helped save, thousands of children's lives, teaching them life-saving skills in the water. I've helped provide peace of mind to, thousands of families. I've helped adults overcome lifelong fears. And I've done a lot of good in this world and in the community with my teachings and my skills, right? So lately it's like I've just been putting my head down, humbling myself, resetting everything, and like just really looking at, all right, how can I master skills from each of my senses? So it's like, all right, what can I do? What abilities do I have with my hands? Well, I can show you I can teach people how to do a number of things with my hands. I can build stuff. I can fix things. I can do energy work. I can teach babies how to swim. I can teach them life-saving skills. I can teach adults how to swim. I could teach people how to surf, ride bikes, ride motorcycles, drive cars, stick shift, this, that, whatever, right? Like I've got a lot of skills that wherever I go, I'm kind of just good and I know how to do whatever the fuck it is that we're doing. Just right off the bat due to the experience that I have in life. And because I do make it a point to master skills from all of my senses. So it's like, okay, well, I'm able to teach with my hands and my voice and my eyes and my observation based off of what I've been able to hear and observe and learn, that the things that gave me these skills in the first place. And then going deeper in my senses and seeing how I could do what I do to the best of my abilities. So, excuse me. So then I look at it, it's like, all right, well, what can I do with my voice? All right, well, I can, like I had mentioned just earlier with all of those things, I can also have conversations. I could do these podcasts. I can speak on behalf of different things that I've done or have discovered some level of mastery or proficiency or something in. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then at the same, whoa, shit. Sorry, my cables. Whoa, guys. We still here? All right, sorry. My, I don't know, my cable's like, the cable on my headphone's kind of bugging right now. Okay, I think we're good now. Dude, whoa, come on, Chuck. All right, sorry, guys. I'm having a little bit of a technical, what the fuck, difficulty right about now because, yo, this shit's acting crazy. Hello? This shit's acting crazy as fuck right now. Okay, anyways, I think I'm good. So then I look at, all right, what else can I do with my voice? That's another one of my senses. Well, I can sing songs. I can host ceremonies. I can help heal people. I can help adults. Yo, we here, guys? Shit is bugging out right now. Do I got something loose or something? Okay. I was just fucking with the whole thing, and I think we're good now. So, like I said, I'm able to host ceremonies. I'm able to offer life lessons, leadership, have conversations on behalf of vulnerability, authenticity. Like I said, use my voice to heal, to sing, to invoke different spiritual practices, to do things like that. Then I look at, all right, well, what about my physical body? I could teach people how to skateboard, how to skate, how to do bikes, how to do, basically it's like things that require muscle memory. Like learn just going and operating a boat, fucking how to build a whatever, right? It's like it's certain levels of muscle memory. And to me, I love having all of my senses tuned to different variations of ways that I can help others and help heal others and help make the future generations better, funner, cooler, etc. Because the way I see it is like, dude, like when I got to go to Peru and teach kids in a jungle village in Capitari, like, dude, in Manacamiri Island, or Capitari and Manacamiri Island, in the middle of the Amazon, off the Amazon River, in the middle of the jungle, where it's tribes people, I got to go and teach these kids how to swim in a lake filled with spiders. And it's in a brown lake, I should say. And you guys know, well, maybe not, but a lot of you guys know that I am a California kid. I'm a California boy, and I will surf into the nighttime. It's not uncommon for like me and my homies or me and my son to go and surf till like 10 p.m. That's weird. It's like once you start feeling sharky, then you start getting out of the water. But the whole time you're in the ocean, you can see the floor. You can see everything. It's not sketchy. I mean, there's elements which are sketchy, but compared to a fucking lake where it's dark and you can't see anything in there and there's spiders running across the top, yo, that shit is terrifying. And it was funny because I was scared to jump in the lake in the first place. And shout out to, I would say my friend, my soul sister, Kenna. She encouraged me to jump into the fucking spider lake. She was like, oh, you're a swim teacher? You help people save their lives and help them overcome fears in the water? Oh, that's cool. And she jumps in the water and looks at me like, that's what you do? I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I'm standing here scared, hovering above the water, not wanting to jump in. It was more so about the spiders than it was the water itself. But I was scared of the water too. So I was like, man, what the fuck? Fuck this, dude. Boom, jumped in the water. Like, all right, cool. And that shit fucking was scary, dude. But here's the thing, is like, I got to go there, and because I possess these skills, and this is another big piece of it, is, oh, but I'm scared. Okay, well, I was scared to go jump in, but you know what? I used the tools that are required to overcome fear and just act, because I'm a down-ass motherfucker. Like, I really am. And I do my best that even when I'm scared, I still act, and I still always do, whatever it is that I can do within my abilities, beyond just being scared. So because I have the ability to walk myself through whatever situation, that tells me, okay, I know what I'm talking about. So let me go show you guys how to do this now. Why? Because I know what I'm talking about. I just did it. You just saw me do it. I just went through the exact same struggle. I was terrified. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was freaking the fuck out. And I was able to go through the steps and break it down one by one and get to a point of where it's like, all right, I'm not going to stand there frozen and bitching out. Like, I'm going to act. I'm going to do something about it. So I think it's so cool to be able to have mastery over your senses and all your different body parts and expressions and energies and languages and everything you can do in ways that we can speak, to be able to really like help make our communities better. Because I know it's like, if I show up to your community, my goal is to make it a better place. I'm not trying to fucking leave trash places. I'm trying to pick up trash. I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm trying to like protect people. I'm not trying to do any of this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm clear on what my senses are capable of. And I think that that's a big deal. And I think it's important. And I think that when I observe other men specifically who they're aware of their senses, and women too, I guess, other people. But it's like when we observe other people who are tapped in and aware of their other senses and the skills that they have for each of their senses, like, those are the badass motherfuckers. And those are the people who really make a difference and make an impact on this world positively. And those are the people who, like, people will talk shit, even though these are good people, just because they go off of what they hear, what they think, what they've been automatically like pre-programmed and trained to think. And when people who have mastered the skills within all the different senses undergo that process, they're able to observe that others just haven't done that, because it's not really a place of judgment. It's like you have this hyper awareness of your own self because you've chosen to master skills from all your different senses. So here's the other thing. It's like, dude, a lot of people won't even take the time to master anything except hating the life that they live or the activities that they do or whatever it is, right? And it's like, dude, that sucks. Let's not do that. You know? So I want I want to just stop real quick and give a very, 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 very special shout out to my motherfucking brother, Sebastian Hernandez of the Ignite the Spark Within podcast. Happy 1 year anniversary on the podcast, bro. For those of you guys who are loyal listeners of this show, you guys remember a year ago, I had Sebastian on the podcast when I was still over in my tiny apartment, and I said, all right, bro, you've been talking about having a podcast. You're too interesting of a fucking dude to not have a podcast. Like, you need to have a podcast, dude. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I know. All right. Like, oh, this and that. And I was like, okay, no, hold on a minute. Like, let's just trim the fat, bro. So like, I was like, all right, he's a regular guest on my podcast, right? And for those of you that have listened to the Sebastian episodes, you know that it's just the realest shit ever. And so I'd put him on the spot and I said, bro, all right, so what I'm going to do is we took the last 20 minutes of our podcast that we were recording that evening, and I was like, all right, dude, this is officially your first episode, and I want you're going to host the show. You can interview me. You could talk about your own shit. You could forget about me entirely. Do whatever the fuck you want. But let's just practice. And for the sake of helping create it and make it real. And he was like, oh, fuck, what? And bro, fucking Sebastian, I fucking love you, dude. You took that shit, Sebastian took that shit and ran with it. After he got over the shock and cracking up, he's like, all right. I see him go into his serious mode. I see his fucking brain turn on. I see his fucking spirit connect. And I'm just like, yup. It's go time. And he has been absolutely fucking just on it. My man goes out to the jungle for fucking a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Already has the next 2 weeks pre-recorded. Like, it's remarkable. And all the subjects and everything he's diving into is absolutely next level. And if anything that he's saying, it resonates at any degree, understand this is the direction that all of the world is going to be going to, is the way that these conversations take place and what they're about and the topics and the things that you hear us all discussing. Especially between his podcast and my podcast, he's very more buttoned up about how he puts his information. I'm a lot more like loosey-goosey, whatever. But at the end of the day, authenticity. My man Sebastian, brother, you are a raw-ass, incredible, authentic individual, and I got nothing but love for you, bro. Congratulations, and keep up the great work. Your future generations will thank you for doing it. Your audience appreciates and thanks you for doing it. It is absolutely necessary that your podcast stays going. And I'm excited for us to look back and be like, oh shit, dude, like, damn, can you believe that was 20 years ago? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I've been like holding it down since fucking 2012. And it's just as much time is going to go by again. And it's going to be the next 10 years and the next 10 years and the next 10 years and the next 10 years. And then the whole beyond what's even time and space on this planet, right? So it's like there's a lot of fucking life to still live. And yeah, I just want to say I'm infinitely proud of you, bro. And it's like, it's so cool to see you take it and fucking run with it, man. Like, you have not skipped a beat. It just, you were made to do this shit, dude. So I fucking love you, bro. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Everybody go listen and go check out Ignite the Spark Within with Sebastian Hernandez, available everywhere. Also go download his book, go join We Clean Planet, go join his coaching program, go join, or self-mastery program, I should say, because it's not coaching, it's self-mastery, and that's a whole nother level. So, proud of you, dude. Happy 1 year anniversary on the show. Keep it up. I look forward to seeing where we're all at when 2 years comes, because from a year ago to now, life is 100% different all over again for both of us and everything we're up to. And it's like, it's all congruent with everything we've been doing. And it's just cool to see it grow. Let's keep fucking going. So, now, okay. So, that makes me think, like, Sebastian just so fucking ran with it and has created and creates incredible fucking content. And just beyond that, he just, the depth of what he speaks is fucking phenomenal. And so that makes me think about my own show, my own message, my own everything, right? And for me, the way I see it is like, I share all my shit in hopes that it can help improve your life in some fashion. Because if me just sharing and getting to practice talking makes your life better, then that's fucking cool. It's like, I was a kid who went silent for a year of my life. I stopped talking, right? So it's like for me to practice talking is my greatest fear. To me to have conversations with people is my greatest fear. So it's like speaking in front of people, having people hear my inner thoughts, having people hear my thoughts, my outer thoughts, my everything, that shit freaks me out. And that's also why I do this. Like, it scares the fuck out of me, and that's why I do it. And it's like this has helped people, right? And if this has been helping people just by me sharing my thoughts, practicing talking, practicing being a good communicator, all of these things, it's like it scares me, so I do it. Because I know that that's what's best for me, right? So, you know that when somebody shares their stuff and it's like they're just willing to put it out there, it's like, I don't even care about credit or feedback or whatever. There's moments where I have, and ultimately I really don't. It's like, I just do this and whatever, it's like, it's not, when it picks up, I got a feeling this show will pay me greatly at some point. I don't know exactly why or how, it just will. And it's like, when we are good listeners, life is just better, So it's like I said, if people listening to this, it makes your life better, awesome. And that kind of leads me to another thing. One thing that I noticed is like men whose wife or girlfriend or partner, their lady, treat them with great respect, it's usually because they are a great listener as a partner. It's like, if you as a man, if your woman holds incredible space for you to just be fucking you and just say crazy shit, do crazy shit, and she just has your back still, that means that's a good listener, right? Both ways, really. And to me, that's cool. Like, I love seeing that in other like couples and stuff. It's like, oh, well, that guy's a good listener. That's why he's allowed to say all this crazy shit. He listens to his wife. He listens to his girlfriend. Like, it's like, if you're allowed to be in crazy scenarios and not get in trouble and all this shit, that means that, like, you've been a good listener, and that's good, right? So, my bad, I'm getting texts right now about different ceremonies and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so, the power of being a good listener is remarkable. And that's funny. That's not a word I use. Remarkable. It's kind of dorky, but it's cool. So it's like something that I learned is that when we do transformative work, and I've explained this before, the difference between informational education and transformational education, it's a whole different experience. Like, information education is just information, like how they do at school. Memorize all this stuff. They say all this. Okay, memorize all this, and then take the test. And the test is based off of what you memorized, right? So then, on the other hand, transformational work or education, I guess, more so looks like, all right, it's happening in real time to where, like, the things and theories and concepts and whatever we're being presented with are transforming how we relate to ourselves and our lives in that very instant and moment. So, like, a version of that I guess is popularized would be like Tony Robbins. If you go to like a Tony Robbins event, that's transformational work right then and there. It's like self-improvement stuff, personal development, things that really do things in real time. That's transformational work, where it's like you come out and now you relate to your family differently. Now you come out after learning whatever you just learned or hearing somebody share something, and now you come out a different human being. It's like, whoa, I have a new relationship with my fucking mom, with myself, with my dad, with my brother, my sister, my ex-girlfriend, my ex-boyfriend, my whatever, right? So So when we do transformational work, there's something that shifts inside of us. And it's not even information. It's like a lot of times what happens when you undergo real transformational work or education is like you'll be on a fucking high for 3 days and then you'll crash on day 3 or 4. You'll basically be on a high for like 2.5, 3 days. And then at the end of day 3, typically day 3 or 4, you fucking crash because you're transforming. Your cells and your spirit are regenerating. Not changing who it is, but they're regenerating because our cells do regenerate, especially when we do work and do healing and do things that work on a cellular level. So transformational work works on a cellular level. Informational work even works on a cellular level because you're changing the cells inside of your brain and your body to now be cohesive with the new information, because the previous cells in your body didn't retain or didn't know this information until you now put this information into them. So now your cells, they retain this information, and there's many contexts you can look at this under, but this is, anyway. So when we do work that's like, but here's the thing. This is where I divide it again, because I'm a big fan of simplification. I love simplifying ideas and theories and understandings and whatever. So it's like, the way I see it is educational learning is more so like your brain is going to work, as our transformational work and learning is your spirit, soul, and body and outlook mainly, and your personal, how you intake information and then how you output information. That all gets tapped into and changes on a cellular level, and it's like our cells literally regrow and reoxygenate and become healthier because it's like meditating also reoxygenates your cells, and that does cellular healing on a cellular level. So what I hope for with this show is to provide transformational learning rather than informational learning, to where it's like you hear me say something and it resonates in a way where you're like, oh, I've only felt that before. I've never had words for that before. That's a very good example of what transformational learning looks like, and feels like, where it's like, you knew that the whole time, but you didn't have context or words for it. So now that you have context or words for it, you can now liberate yourself from the weight of that, from the stress of that, because it lived in your cells, it lived in your muscles. And now that you've liberated it, it's like it's not uncommon for when you have a huge breakthrough in transformational work or like a big spiritual awakening or anything like that. If you were a little overweight, it's not uncommon for you to lose a bunch of weight, or for you to fucking get super sick and have a bunch of acne and this and that, break out, all these like weird shit, right? Or like fucking your armpits start stinking, or you fucking got to go to the bathroom hella times. It's like those are ways of getting all the old gross shit out. Right? And this is the same way that plant medicines work too, especially ayahuasca or the tobacco juice, or any cleansing like that where typically purging is involved. It's like you literally will throw up thick goopy black shit after experiencing the transformation of the relationship to something old, deep, personal, and that hits your heart and that's spiritual to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you've looked at that and you've healed it, it lets it go, and blah, whether you fucking puke it out or you shit yourself or you can make it to the bathroom or whatever, that's the shit leaving you. You know what I'm saying? That's your cells regenerating themselves. And that happened to me when I had psoriasis. They say psoriasis is not curable in the United States. Fuck that. I went and healed my shit. I cured it. It's no longer there. And so but here's the thing is, when I sat for ceremony and I cleared psoriasis, how the experience went for me was there's a lot attached to it. I'll just boil down, and this might sound a little crazy because there might be a lack of context of how we got here, but whatever. This is what happened. So I'm on my journey. The shaman's playing the music, the ikaros, and the ikaros are the songs that take you through your journey and all your avenues through of all your, brain, subconscious, your thinking, your heart, your feelings, all of that, your soul, the work of your soul, I guess. And certain songs are meant to purge and to like kick shit out. And when it happens, it's emotionally fucking hard. And for me, I had a visualization, and it's like, this is what people would call tripping or seeing things or whatever. And it's like, to me, I wasn't tripping. It was actually a very deep spiritual experience. It was like talking to God very closely, basically, and different angels and spiritual protectors. And I got shown, I kind of turned into like, if you guys are familiar with the Magic School Bus, that kids show, basically, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's a little kids cartoon where the teacher, Miss Frizzle, she goes, okay, we're going on a fucking, what do you call it when you go out with your school? And on a field trip. And they go, okay. And they're like, oh no, Arnold's sick at home. They go, what? What happened to Arnold? Oh, he got a cold. What does that mean? Oh, he's got boogers and blah, blah, blah. But how did that happen? They go, I don't know. So they hop in the bus and they fucking drive, and then they shrink. They're able to shrink the whole bus and all the kids and the teacher. And then they fly up Arnold's nose and they go through and they're looking at the boogers and they're like, oh, ew. And then they're like, oh, well, how did that get there? And they're like, oh, well, there's mucus here. And then they're like going, oh, why is there mucus here? And like, oh, because he ate fucking Pop-Tarts. Oh, well, that has this and that. And then so it's like they're just going through the whole body and they're like, oh, why is this ailment doing that? Is that supposed to look like that? So I basically went Magic School Bus mode on myself. I went into my own body. I traveled down my arm and went into my wrist where the source of the psoriasis was. And I was seemingly in like a rocket ship. And I just went, pew, 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 pew. And I blasted this big black mass inside of my wrist. And it just exploded into a million chunks. After that moment, dude, I started puking everywhere. I think I was about to shit my pants. I don't know. TMI, whatever, dude. It is what it is. So here's the thing, is like with ayahuasca, people are like, oh, you drink it, it makes you shit yourself. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You don't just drink it and you shit yourself. That's not what happens. If you purge something deep that you healed, it's got to go one way or the other. And most of the time you can run to the bathroom or whatever, right? Everything's very accommodating. And everything's very respectful and professional and all of that. So anyways, I went into my own wrist and I blasted this thing and I fucking puked it all out. And all this like black, like goo, like tar, like doesn't even seem like it could be in a human body and you would live, fucking came out. And I was like, I puked it all out and I'm looking at the little bucket of puke. I'm like, holy shit, dude. That was all the stress and everything, because they say psoriasis is stress induced. So, and that's absolutely what happened. When my two best friends got murdered, I found out my ex had cheated on me. I dropped out of firefighter school. All of this, it's like, I was fucking freaked out, dude. I was so freaked out. And I was just stopped getting in trouble and all of this. And I'm like freaking the fuck out. And I'm internalizing everything. I don't know how to express a damn thing. I don't know what's what. I'm just fucked up in the head every direction, right? So it's like, no wonder it came on. I just incurred all this darkness and stress, and I just held on to it, and I didn't know how to let it go. So, yeah, so that's what I'm getting at, is like, sorry, I'm trying to write something down, is that my goal for the show is to basically provide people with a little mini ceremony almost, or a little classroom or something like that, to where it's like, yeah, I'm nobody special and I speak the truth. So that's what qualifies me to speak about anything I'm fucking speaking on, is because it's just the truth. And it's like, yeah, there's elements of what I say that are my truth, my opinion, my version of things. At the same time, though, it's all almost always points back to the truth, not my truth. You know what I'm saying? And I do my best to live that way. And I hope that by me doing that creates a space to where not only can this be educational, but truly it's transformational. And it's like, whoa, we get to leave here, leave this conversation, leave this interaction, being cooler, better, doper, wiser, more open, more free, more loving, more understood, more understanding, all of that. Because it's like, dude, at the end of the day, like I've told my son, and I've told you guys, I told him this a trillion fucking times, and you guys can go back. It's actually our top episode. Sorry, I don't mean to say but. And it's the one with my oldest son, and it's titled Happy Fucking Birthday, Nate. 16 years old. You are the boss of you. And I fucking stand by that shit, and I've always stood by it, which is like, dude, even if you are employed, you have a job, you have a boss, all of that, you still be your own boss. Like, it's on you to be your own boss. I was like, I don't care what environment you in, where you're at, what the fuck is going on. You are your own boss, no matter what, always. I don't care. You are the boss of you. I'm not in control of you. Your mom is not in control of you. We are just here to help guide. We can forcefully be in control of you, and we know that that's not right and not good for you. So what we're going to do is hold the space, and these are the boundaries of what's okay and acceptable in life. You're free to do whatever the fuck you want inside of these boundaries. And these boundaries are really fucking wide. So it's like, don't fucking kill people. Don't do bad things. Don't harm fucking innocent people, children and women. And we're good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and just be respectful. Other than that, it's like, dude, do whatever the fuck you want, man. Like, this is your life to live, you know? Like, you are the boss of you, right? It's like everything I say, I strongly suggest that you try it on. Take it as a suggestion because you know I tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what, you be the boss of you. And that's something we all have to stand by. And for me, going and getting this job I've gotten, it's a blow to my ego, and I don't fucking care. So what? Let's go, right? So the way I see it is like, I am still the boss of me. I'm doing this to create my own lane, even bigger than I had already created it before. Because without a doubt, I already did create my own lane. It's like I've been doing it for 15 years. Most businesses can't make it past year 1, let alone 2, 3, 4, 5, let alone 10, right? So it's like, all right, I hit 15. I'm like, okay, I can still forcefully grind this out. But that's not why I did this in the first place. Let's fucking flip it. Let's restructure this. Let's readjust and pivot this whole fucking thing and go from there. So for the people who are celebrating me failing or whatever the fuck, cool, thank you. And respectfully, fuck you. I still got love for you, but it's like, man, you can keep your energy over there. And when the table turns again, then it is what it is, right? Because that's the thing, is like in life, the tables always turn. Who's doing fucking good and killing it? Could be the opposite next year, 5 years, whatever. And sometimes and I don't know the exact details on this. I just remember it from information and learning and how it feels, which is that like sometimes when you're a certain life path number, you're going to encounter times where you hit like these 5-year cycles of just fucking ass. And certain life path numbers have that coded into their coding of life, into their sequence where they fit into the whole equation of the whole world that equals the equation of the whole world. So the best that we can be our own boss, hone our skills, master our skills, have mastery over all of our senses, the cooler human beings we get to be. And the more we get to provide a cool, dope space for others to take in what we've learned, what we're sharing, what we're excited about, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And you guys, I would like to say, be sure to go check out some of my partners over at, for one, go download. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do. I know a lot of you guys don't like to be told what to do. So let me rephrase this. I would like to encourage you to consider and try on the idea of following and subscribing to Ignite the Spark Within with Sebastian Hernandez, and listen to that shit, share it, go through it, take your notes, do what he's telling you or saying or suggesting, because it's fucking legit. Nextly, Ignite the Spark Within, Sebastian Hernandez. Go check that out. Also, go check out We Clean Planet. You can go to cleanplanet.com, We Clean Planet on Instagram. Just type it in. It's the orange hats. They help make this world a better, cleaner, safer, and more fruitful planet to live on. That's what they do. And Clean Planet Day is the last Saturday of every month. Please be sure to go participate, become a community member, leader, organizer, donator, anything like that. Because if you do that, you're helping directly the people of the community who are really putting in the footwork, who are really putting in the man hours, and like really, really, really taking care of shit on a whole other level. So go be sure to go check them out. Next, go check out my folks. Go holler at my brother Ali from Solar Fuse. That's Solar Fuze. They are literally the best solar company in the entire fucking world. I'm not kidding you. They don't pay me to say this. I'm not affiliate. None of these people pay me or told me or asked me to do any of this, by the way. I do this out of love because these are things and people I truly believe in. So go check out my brother Ali from Solar Fuse _ that on Instagram. They are doing absolutely next level things. If you need anything, tell them Calvin from the Damn Dude podcast sent you, or California Cal, or however you relate to me. Nextly, go download my boy Yamamoto Boss's newest EP, Boss Level 1. It goes so fucking hard. Go check out the latest music video, Chicken and Waffles. It is an absolute fucking banger. We were there for the music video shoot. The video turned out fucking sick. It's just ridiculous. So go download my boy Yamamoto Boss, Yamamoto _Boss. Go check out his new EP. Also go check out his first album, Back on My Grind. That's what really first got me into his music, was his first album, obviously. The other one just came out. And we'll probably do one soon to where we can discuss and go over it and share and whatever and catch up on all the latest things. So with that being said, again, Ignite the Spark Within podcast, We Clean Planet. Also go buy the book It Takes a Leap by Sebastian Hernandez. Sebastian's a fucking animal, dude. Bro. Next, Ali, Solar Fuse. Nextly, Yamamoto Boss Level 1, new EP. Go check all of them out. If you need any of those or anything, go tell them I sent you. And yeah. So you guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And what's funny is the very ending of the show is a lot of people's favorite part. I don't know why. I guess they find it funny. So if you listen past this music part that my oldest son made, which I fucking love this song. We'll surf by the 38. The sun touch your face. Not the beat, not the hit. And the last one's a PS2. And it's gonna be me and you.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
So you guys. Please be sure to tell a friend 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 to tell your best friends, cousins, uncles, tree planting, tofu manufacturing uncle about the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast. Because you know that fool producing all this tofu is not living a healthy life and probably has got some saggy boobs. So Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nate, if you listen to this, I hope you pass your fucking driver's test today. Otherwise, I'm calling and yelling at you because you've been driving too damn long out in the desert and all this shit to not know how to fucking pass the test. Well, it's just the written one today. But you're too smart. I was able to read the book and pass, so you definitely can. Fucking love you, dude. I love all my kids. I love you guys. I love all my family, my friends, my people. Thank you very much. Thanks for making this a top 10% podcast in the entire world of all podcasts in existence. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful motherfucking day. It's California Cow with the Damn Dude Podcast. Much love. Peace.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.